morning, everybody. My name's Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. Oh, I'm noticing that I've got a very blank wall behind me. Let's see. Let's turn this up a little bit. So, there. See? Got some pictures up there. All right. Today was a good day. I'm having a bad moment a few minutes ago, but I'm starting to move now, so that has lessened that problem. So that was good. Today, Claudine took my electric chair, my sugar, back to the store. They were so good. So good. I can't say enough about them. They're the same people who have my recliner chair here under warranty, and they're planning on replacing that for me. I've had it for 2 years, or just under 2 years, and the whole thing is just falling apart underneath. So they said that there's nothing they could do but replace it. So that I'm waiting for that. It's coming from the States, so I'm going to wait a little while for that. But Claudine took it back. They didn't even charge a restocking fee. They didn't charge a cleaning fee. They said that when Claudine had mentioned to them on the phone that there was some damage from when I went careening into the cupboard or whatever, that most of the damage was to me. But anyway, we had replaced that arm. So they gave, when we bought the new arm for it, it was only $40. It came from Edmonton. And they gave us both arms. And so when we took it back, we gave them the extra arm as well in case they needed it somewhere in their shop. It was no good to us afterwards. But he said, you would never even know that this had any damage. And Claudine said, well, no. And he said, well, how many kilometers did she put on it? And she says, I doubt if there was one. I mean, she said she just rode it around inside the house for a little bit. He said he's never seen a machine returned as clean as what ours was. So he knew that we had, taken care of it. He said he never even would have known that there was any damage on it. So he said, of course, no problem. It's a refund. So I have to wait a little bit because their head office is going to put the check to me, and then I'll deposit it into the bank. But it's going to come from their head office. So it'll take a little while because they'll mail it out. But anyway, that's fine. And then while Claudine was taking that back, she dropped me down to the Big Fancy, and her friend Jody came to the Big Fancy and pushed me around in my wheelchair and shopped with me. And I got 2 new pairs of, I'm thinking summer, so I got 2 new pairs of summer pajamas, which is a top and shorts. Rather than having heavy pants and whatnot, I prefer light tops and whatnot. So I got 2 sets of pajamas with top and a pant, or top and a shorts. So I felt good about that. It wasn't a big expensive trip, but I got a package of wieners. Now it doesn't sound like much, but these are Stampede hot dogs, so they're fatter and a little bit longer. They're very nice wieners, and I got a package of them for $5. Now, back in the day when you'd get 12 little wieners for $1, that was the day. Now you're paying $6 and $7 for those little wieners. This has probably 8 wieners in it, but they're the big ones. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. And it said a limit of 5, but I only bought 1. I kind of regret that I didn't buy more, but I'm limited on my space in the freezer, so I did buy 1. Then they had a cheap package of bacon, what you would use to start a soup or something. Rather than making bacon and eggs, it wouldn't stay in nice slices, but it would be nice for, cutting it up into lard arms and using it in soup. So I got that. I only got 2 packages of my meat sticks, but I put them into the freezer. And so I got a little bit for the freezer, and I got the 2 pairs of pajamas. Did I buy anything else? Oh yes, and I got a package with, was there 3 or 4 pairs of socks, Bill, for you? 3? 4. 4 pairs of socks in it as well. And I got the whole thing for $73, so that was pretty good. The socks, Bill had just bought socks the other day, and they're lovely socks, but he can't put his own socks on, and they were too tight because my hands don't work very good. I couldn't get my fingers in there, so it meant we'd always have to ask Claudine for help. And there's some days when that's just not feasible in the morning. She's doing things. So I said, if I find a pair of the diabetic socks that are loose at the top, I'll buy those. And then he can wear those on the days that I have to help him. And I found this package of 4, so he got those. And so I think that the shopping trip was pretty successful. And then we came home, and what did I do in the afternoon? Let me think.
You did a nap.
Oh, I had a nap. That's a pretty good thing to remember. Had a nap, and I didn't do much else. I sat down. Now, Amazon delivered me. I made a mistake. That's the first. I'll start with saying I made a mistake. I wanted to order. I'll show you the size I wanted. I wanted to order 10 of these plastic envelopes. I have some from the dollar store, but they're just this size. Well, they sent me ones that are like full size, like portfolio some sizes or something, which is not what I wanted at all. So anyway, that in there? All right, now I've got my drawer all jammed up. Okay, so I ordered wrong, but they came, as did my plastic sleeves. I ordered 100 plastic sleeves for the recipe book that I'm putting together for Ivy. So I ordered them, so they came today, and so I will replace the smaller plastic ones just from the dollar store next time I'm at it. I bought them at a dollar store that I never go to, so I'm hoping they'll still have it if I go back. But anyway, I'm going to replace those with the other ones, and then so I don't know what I'll do with portfolio ones. I find something to do with it. Anyway, that was part of my Amazon, and then I had also ordered this little small. I fell in love with this little small side table. It's just like 2 feet. It's very small. You'll see once it's all made, but it has a gazillion parts, and Bill is trying to put it together, and it has a ton of parts to put it together. But anyway, if he gets it together, I'm going to put it at the side. Move you around, let's see. Oh, coming down. See this table? This little table here. I will replace this table with the small one there, and then I will use this table to pull in front of me, and because the table that's in front of me right now is just a movable, swing it aside. I'll keep my tablet on it, but the surface that's clear will be my project one. So I can just pull it in when I need it and put it back when I don't. But when I'm making the recipe books and stuff, it'll give me a flat surface to work on without having to disturb putting my puzzle upstairs. So that's what I'm doing there. So that pretty much takes up my day. We came to the evening. We decided that we were going to try a new Chinese place. So I ordered Chinese food, and I can't say as I'm going to give it rave reviews because I didn't overly care for it, neither did Bill. We're simple folks, and this was kind of la-di-da. But anyway, we have a lot of leftovers, so we will be using the leftovers tomorrow. And Cal stopped by for a few minutes with Finn, and so we got to watch him for a few minutes. Oh my gosh, he is so cute. But anyway, he was tootling around, and we said to Cal, if you want a plate, have a plate of Chinese. And he only had a couple of things, but he did have them. So he had something in his stomach anyway. And then I will pack up anything that's left after that and make individual dishes. Might even do that tomorrow. Make up a couple of individual dishes and put them in the freezer so that on a day when we don't want to have much trouble, we'll just pull it out. Actually, I think I will do that. That sounds like a very good idea. Anyway, so that's what I did tonight, and I still want to do a little bit of typing. I have a couple of lists I want to do. I have my budget for next month to get done up, and I got a couple things that I want to do, so I'm going to do those hopefully tonight. If I don't, I'll get them done tomorrow. But anyway, that's my day in a nutshell, and I guess I'm going to leave it at that. And I'll say it was really good talking to you all, and I hope that you're all getting your Easter plans ready. I know I am. And we'll chat with you tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.